How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? As you get ready to listen to this upcoming episode from the Playmakers Blog Podcast, I just want to let you know that you too can get into the podcast journey. It's very simple. It's very easy. All you got to do is jump on Anchor, the one-stop shop for recording, hosting, and distributing your podcast. It is 100% free and easy to use. And even with Anchor, you can get great sponsors who want to advertise your podcast. That means you can get paid for your podcast right away from Jump Street. So in fact, reading this ad is what I'm doing right now. So if you had the time, if you had the will and determination and the dream to be a podcaster, what you waiting for? Jump on it. Anchor is the way to go. You ready? I'm ready. The Playmakers Bar Podcast present Hoops Talk, hosted by Darnell, the Playmaker Salins. NBA, college basketball, playoffs, March Madness. No matter what, we talking hoops, man. Let's get it. Ladies and gentlemen, how are y'all doing today? On this Tuesday, it is the 6th month of the year. It is June 1st, 2021, and it's a Tuesday, which means it is time for your Tuesday's edition of Hoops Talk. Brought to you by the Playmakers Bar Podcast. You know me, your host, your leader, down at the Playmaker Silence. Hope y'all enjoyed your Memorial weekend. I did. I really did. I hope y'all did too. Got to enjoy the family. Probably seen some beaches. Probably ate some good food. But look, a lot happened over Memorial weekend. Actually, a lot happened since the last talk to y'all with it. Last Tuesday, a lot happened. But we're going to go back to Memorial weekend because a lot of things we can get into for this episode here. Let's start off with Friday, ladies and gentlemen. We saw the Atlanta Hawks take command of the series of the New York Knicks by winning Game 3, 105-94. They take the 2-1 lead at that point in time. Also on Friday, we saw the Boston Celtics steal one from the Brooklyn Nets. My boy Jason Tatum with a 50 burger on the Brooklyn Nets to win Game 3, 125-119. And then the Clippers got a much-needed win on the road in Dallas after they dropped their first two to the Mavs. They took this one in Game 3, 118-108. So we're going to move on to Saturday. We'll just play Saturday. Game 4, Miami, Florida. The Milwaukee Bucks, the 3 seed. The Miami Heat, the 6 seed. And the Milwaukee Bucks went on to sweep the reigning defending Eastern Conference champion Miami Heat 120-103. I mean, hold on, wait a second. Look at me. So, the Miami Heat, right, went on to shock the world when they beat the Milwaukee Bucks in the second round of the playoffs inside the bubble. They took down the Celtics in 7 in the Eastern Conference Finals and lose to the Lakers in Game 6. But we come back a year later and, Chris Middleton hit the game-winning shot in overtime to win Game 1. We get that. And then the Milwaukee Bucks went on to beat the Miami Heat 132-98 in Game 2, 113-84 in Game 3, and 120-103 in Game 4 for a clean sweep. I mean, a very, very clean sweep. Like, I'm sitting here, I'm like, as of right now, the most disappointing team in the playoffs is the Miami Heat because that's the only series that is over. Miami Heat, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? Like, you lost by 2 in Game 1. You get that. Then you went on to lose by 34, by 29 and 17. Meaning, y'all didn't have a chance. Y'all didn't have a shot. They just beat y'all down. They beat y'all down like y'all stole something. Like Miami. Jimmy Butler, where were you? Hey, at least Bam Adebayo scored 20 in the final in game 4. They tried to do something. I mean, Duncan Robinson couldn't do nothing. Butler only gave you 12, 10, and 10. I mean, Tyler Hero gave you, you guys looked ugly. What y'all gonna do this offseason? Should be interesting to find out, but Miami, as of right now, that's the only season that is over, and they're the most disappointing team. The most disappointing team. The goddamn Miami Heat. Boy, I tell you. Boy. Now, keep it rolling since I got that out the way. Game 4 on Saturday was in Portland, Oregon, and the Portland Trail Blazers tied the series up at 2-2 with a 115-95 win. Yeah, 20-point win. Jeez. Norman Powell had a playoff career high with 29 points to lead all scores. Joker didn't do nothing. 16 points. That's all I can get from Joker is 16 points. 9 rebounds, only 1 assist. What world you at, Joker? You did your thing in game 3. Yeah, it happens. Also, game 3, what was on Saturday, the Philadelphia 76ers that toured up the Washington Wizards. But I'm going to get to them because they played last night in game 4, and that's a storyline to get into as well. And then the final one was the Utah Jazz and the Memphis Grizzlies down in Memphis. 10-point win for the Utah Jazz, 121-111. There's some storylines to get in that one too, and y'all will see. And then Sunday, I did say the Atlanta Hawks took a commanding lead. Yep. 113-96 in game 4 to take the 3-1 lead. And look, Julius Randle, most improved player, but nice that you scored 23 points, but you went 7 for 19 shooting. Yeah, 10 rebounds, 7 assists. Okay. But they know what y'all doing. RJ Barrett, yeah, he 21 points. Yeah, he 21 points, more than 50% shooting. I give RJ Barrett that one. Derrick Rose didn't look good in the second half. I don't know if he's tired. I don't know if he's hurt. But that second half, Derrick Rose did not look like Derrick Rose from the first half, so I'm kind of concerned on that one. But, man, Derrick Rose need help. Julius Randle, you taking too many damn shots and trying to fade away and going left and all this other crap. Play your goddamn game. Simple. They know you going left and they forcing you into stupid shots. That's what the Atlanta Hawks are doing. They know you want to go left and they make you taking dumb shots. They making you take dumb shots. And you know you taking dumb shots. RJ Barrett. Okay, I give you game 4. I was gonna get on you too, but I'm gonna give you game 4. 8 for 15 from the field, 21 points. I'm not gonna get on you like I was initially going. You did pretty good in game 4. You did pretty good in game 4. Derrick Rose, I need to see what's going on with Derrick Rose because I don't know. Just on the 50% shooting, but he went in the first half. Second half he ain't look good. He ain't look good. I don't know. But I have to look at Julius Randle, the most improved player in the league, who's supposed to be the leader of this team here. I need to look at you. I'm sorry. I got to look at you. You need to do better. But, hey, my boy Trae Young, though. Trae Young. Man. He's shooting a lot, you know. He went 9 for 21 from the field, 27 points. He got 9 assists. But who gives a crap? Because John Collins, 22 points. Capella gave you 10 and 15. I need more from Capella. I need more from Clint Capella. I need more than 10. I need about 15 to 20, you know. But if the team's playing like this, then I can understand it. Bogdanovich gave you 12. I mean, Danilo Gallinari off the bench with 21. I mean, 6 for 9 shooting. He gave you 21 points. He gave you 21 points. He only hit 1 3-pointer. How does Danilo Gallinari give you 21 points? He only hit 1 3-pointer. And he went 6 for 9. So if you take away the threes, because he went 1 for 4 from 3, he was 5 from 5 on the field. Outside of 3-pointers. I mean, you're going to talk like that, and I can't say nothing. I really can't. But the Knicks got something to do. Stephen A. said they going back to the ATL. They going back to the ATL. We gonna see. We gonna see. We gonna see. We gonna see Stephen A. Smith if the Knicks gonna make it back to ATL. I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure right now. Now, from this point forward, there's a theme we're gonna have going on here. All right. So, game 2 on Sunday was the Phoenix Suns. The Phoenix Suns at the Los Angeles Lakers in game 4. Suns took it 100-92. Tied the series up at 2-2. But it's a storyline that I'm gonna put all together. I'm just gonna finish recapping it, then I'm gonna get to my storyline. The Brooklyn Nets wanted to respond after game 3 loss to the Boston Celtics, and they did. 141-126. The same storyline in that one, but how in the hell you score 141 points in regulation in a goddamn playoff game? That is ridiculous. Let's see, 33 in the first quarter, 40 in the second quarter, 39 in the third quarter. Bruh. These dudes here is sick. Kevin Durant 42 points. Jason Tatum dropped 40. So at home at Boston, he had combined for 90 points. But Tatum is doing all he can. He ain't had no help. Durant 42 points. Irvin 39 points. Harden 23 points. That's too much. Smart gave you 16. Fournier gave you 16. I mean, Pritchard gave you 12. Nesmith gave you 11. I mean, they tried, but my boy Jason Tatum had no help, man. There's a reason why for that. And then game 4 in Dallas between the Clippers and the Mavs, and the Clippers took that one 106-81. And it's a big storyline coming out of that one. Big storyline coming out of that one. I'm going to get to that in a minute. Let me move on to Monday real quick. Last night, the Washington Wizards survived for an extra game over the Philadelphia 76ers, 122-114. Like I said, it's a thing going on around here. And then one of my other headlines, the Utah Jazz took down the Memphis Grizzlies 120-113 to take a 3-1 lead. Those are your recaps. Before I get to my main headline, let me look at the Utah Jazz and the Memphis Grizzlies real quick. Y'all see me posted all over social media. You heard me. The Utah Jazz sacrificed game 1 to keep Donovan Mitchell out. Donovan Mitchell has played the next 3 games. The Utah Jazz has won all 3 of them. They won game 2, game 3, and game 4. Donovan Mitchell, 30 points last night. 30 from Spida Mitchell with 8 assists. Gobert gave you 17 and 8. Conley gave you 11. Bogdanovich gave you 13. Clarkson, your 6th man of the year, off the bench with 24. Ever since Spida Mitchell has returned, you know what has happened? The Utah Jazz has beaten them. They have beaten them by 12 in game 2. They beat them by 10 in game 3. And they beat them by 7 in game 4 of last night. That is 12. That is 22. They have outscored them by 31 with Donovan Mitchell on the court. 31 points with Donovan Mitchell on the court. That's the difference. Donovan Mitchell You know why? Because Dylan Brooks cannot hang with Donovan Mitchell. Dylan Brooks, I love Dylan Brooks. Oregon Ducks. I like Dylan Brooks. Dylan Brooks can ball. He showed he can ball. Matter of fact, he was doing good. He did good in all 3 games. The problem is, you can't make it through the 4th quarter without fouling out. Because guess what? You're sticking Donovan Mitchell. Dylan Brooks, he didn't foul out last night, but Jaren Jackson Jr. gave you 21. Dylan Brooks gave you 21. John Morant gave you 23. The problem is, that boy Donovan Mitchell is just special. He's that special for the Utah Jazz. I mean, you can't stop it. This man has scored 29 in Game 3, and he had Dylan Brooks fouled out. In Game 2, he was the catalyst. He got Dylan Brooks to foul out, and he dropped 25. I mean, John Morant is going to do John Morant things, but Donovan Mitchell ups the level of the squad. So, I'm sorry. But yes, this is going the way I thought it was going to go, because as soon as Spida Mitchell came back, the Utah Jazz turned it up a level. And the Memphis is having a hard time responding. They're just having a hard time responding. Yeah. I'm sorry. It's over for Memphis. Nice to see y'all in the playoffs. It's good to see you in the playoffs. John Morant showcasing his talents. Dylan Brooks being that dude that he is. But Donovan Mitchell puts the Jazz over the top. I'm sorry. If it ain't over by Game 5, it'll be over in Game 6. This is not going to Game 7. This is over. The Utah Jazz got this. The Utah Jazz will be waiting for the Clippers or the Mavs in the next round. And speaking of which, let me get to my storylines, because we gonna start it on Sunday. The Suns won 102-92, as I said earlier. Storyline is Chris Paul looked good, and they thought he was the problem. He was gonna be the headliner for his injury shoulder. But no, Anthony Davis went down with the groin. He already came into Game 4 with the sprained knee, and then the groin got him. AD goes down, Suns turn up. There's no way AD will be ready to go for the next game. They try to make it seem like he'll be ready to go tonight in Game 5 and back in Phoenix, but I don't see it. This changes the whole dynamic of the series here, because LeBron can have to turn into Cleveland LeBron if the Lakers want to get past the Suns. Because as of right now, without AD, these boys, Devin Booker, Chris Paul, about to turn up a notch. That's a problem. If AD's not healthy for the playoffs, the reigning defending champions will not repeat. Won't even make it to the finals. I ain't even make it to the conference finals, because if they do have somehow get past the Phoenix Suns, which would hurt Chris Paul, you have Denver or Portland next. And if it wasn't for AD, they wouldn't to beat the Nuggets. Let's be for real. If it wasn't for AD in the bubble, they wouldn't to beat the Nuggets. So, I'm just saying, there's some things to look at when it comes to the Lakers. Then we get down to Boston and Brooklyn. We knew this wasn't gonna be a long drawn out series anyway. We knew Boston was a big hindered underdogs anyway. But the fact that when the game started and you heard Kemba Walker is out, you knew what was finna happen. Kemba Walker being out, along with Jaylen Brown being done for the season anyway, and that just leaves Jason Tatum on his lonesome. You knew what's gonna happen, and you saw the results. 141-126. Kyrie Irving went stupid with 39. Kevin Durant went even more stupid with 42. James Harden added 23, and Jason Tatum had to put up 40 in the losing effort. We knew this. We knew what was gonna happen. 40 in the losing effort. I mean, Kemba Walker out. Like, come on, man. That's just spell doom for the Boston Celtics. That's just spell doom. And then we get to the Dallas Mavericks, the LA Clippers series. That is tied 2-2 because LA took both games in Dallas after Dallas took both games in LA. The big storyline though is Luka Doncic clavicle strain that was diagnosed after Game 3. It is currently being said, not confirmed, he might have some nerve damage in that neck. It looked like some nerve damage in that neck. Luka did not look like Luka. Not 1 ounce of Luka. He tried his best to make his shots. That man is in pain. That man is injured. That man could not lift his neck. Every time he went down court, he had to bend down and grab his neck because his neck is killing him. Now, that means Dallas Mavericks in huge trouble now. They're in trouble. Because if his neck doesn't start getting better before Game 5, I believe Game 5 is... When is Game 5? Game 5 is not... Game 5 is tomorrow, not tonight, tomorrow. There's going to be some problems because, look, if Luka can't look like Luka, the Mavs might not win another game this series, as Charles and Stephen A. Smith said. We have Game 5 on Wednesday, and Game 4 is Friday. At this moment in time right now, I don't like Dallas's chances because that man is definitely in some pain. He might have nerve damage in that neck because his left arm looked like it was giving out on him. That's how bad it looked. I was watching the game. He did not look good at all. So it's not looking good. It doesn't look good, but Luka gonna try to play it out. That might be a bad idea in the long run. I respect him for playing. I respect Luka for playing. It may be a bad idea in the long term, but hey, you want to play, you want to lead your team over the Clippers, go for it. But Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, that was not happening. Kawhi Leonard had a sense of urgency in Game 4. He was like, oh, hey, they down. I'm about to take these boys out right now. So, which is good because I did not want to come on here on today and crucify the goddamn Clippers because how in the hell you let the Mavericks stay both games in Staples Center? You better have come back to Dallas until both games in Dallas. You better have because Kawhi Leonard and Paul George were going to get a lot of wrath. But now, 2-2, you got home court back. The next 2 out of 3 is in LA. You win Game 5 tomorrow, you go ahead and finish them off in Game 6 the way I predicted it. And we good. Mess around, you lose Game 5 if you want to. By the time Friday get here, I might have some torch wars for Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. I'm just letting you know. Because, hey, we want our LA versus LA matchup. We might not get it because AD's hurt. And so it might be hard for them to get past the sun if AD ain't playing not another game. But we'll see. But y'all better make it to the goddamn conference final at least. If I don't make it to the conference final, I'm crucifying Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, and that whole goddamn team. Y'all better take advantage of this. Y'all better take advantage of this. I'm not playing with the LA Clippers. I'm not playing with y'all. Y'all better take advantage of this. Luka's hurt. Questout ain't that dude. Tim Hardaway Jr. has finally came back down to earth. Kawhi Leonard, Paul George. Y'all better do y'all thing. That's all I'm going to say. Y'all better do y'all thing. And then the final part of this injury tour that we're on. The Wizards survived. You know why? Because Joel Embiid went down in the first quarter. Joel Embiid goes down with right knee soreness in the first quarter. And the Wizards went on to proceed to keep their season alive at the 122-114 win of the 76ers. They say knee soreness, so it shouldn't be bad, you know. They should be all right for Game 5. I believe Game 5 will be Wednesday, tomorrow. Is it? Yep, Game 5 is tomorrow. It's tomorrow, Wednesday. So they should be all right. I believe Philly will close them out in 5. I predict them closing them out in 5 anyway. We should be good. So that's all my injury tours for today. You know, AD going down hurts the Lakers. Kemba Walker being out for Boston, he put more pressure on Jason Tatum. Luka Doncic being with that clavicle strain, that's not good for Dallas, so they might be done. And then Joel Embiid has some knee soreness, so we'll see how everything goes. But looking forward to some action tonight. Game 5, the Boston Celtics, Brooklyn Nets up in Brooklyn, New York. Closeout game for the Brooklyn Nets. They better because Milwaukee's chilling. Just letting you know, Milwaukee's chilling. And once the Nets finish off the Celtics, I'll go ahead and get you ready for that series. Whether it's through the website or through the next episode of the Hoops Talk. Denver Nuggets, Portland Trail Blazers. Oh, by the way, that next Celtics game is on TNT, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. NBA TV, 9 p.m. Portland Trail Blazers are at Denver for Game 5. The winner of that game takes a good lead, a 3-2 lead. Game 5, 10 o'clock p.m. after the Nets and Celtics, the Game 5 between the Lakers and the Suns. Down in the desert in Phoenix. Let's see if AD is going to play. And if he doesn't, let's see if the Phoenix Suns take advantage of that. Tomorrow, Game 5, Philadelphia. Washington vs. 76ers. Let's see the health of Joel Embiid in that game. And can the 76ers close out the Washington Wizards in that one? That game's at 7 p.m. on NBA TV. TNT has their first of their doubleheader. NBA TV has a doubleheader as well. But the first of TNT doubleheader, 7:30. The Atlanta Hawks trying to close out the New York Knicks at Madison Square Garden. Can the Knicks make it back to the ATL? That is the question. Stephen A. said they're going back to LA. They're going back to ATL. Stephen A. said they're going back to the ATL. Let's see if the Julius Randle, Derrick Rose, and the crew actually help you out, Stephen A. Let's see if they help you out. Oh, and Trae Young say, nah, y'all boys gonna stay home. That y'all not coming back to my town. Let's see how that goes. 7:30. Your doubleheader on NBA TV. Your second of your doubleheader on NBA TV. The Memphis Grizzlies at the Utah Jazz in Game 5, 9:30 p.m. Can the Jazz go ahead and end this series? That's the question. Can the Jazz go ahead and end this series? Can they? We shall see. And then 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on TNT, the second of your doubleheader in the nightcap. Game 5, Mavs versus Clippers. The health of Luka Doncic will definitely be in question. And let's see how Paul George Carolina come out. If they come out with a sense of urgency again and say, we're going to put y'all away right here, right now, or will they keep it going? Thursday, if the Celtics get by the Nets in Brooklyn, that would be Game 6 on Thursday, if they get by. But 2 Game 6s that we know for sure would be the Denver Nuggets at the Portland Trail Blazers. The question is who will have the 3-2 lead in that one. And the Phoenix Suns and the Los Angeles Lakers in Los Angeles, who will have the 3-2 lead in that one. So, with all that being said, down in the Playmaker Silence here out here in Jacksonville, Florida, on the 1st of June, the 6th month of the year, I am signing off. I will catch y'all on Friday. Nope, I take that back. I will catch y'all. Actually, I'm going to think on the schedule. I'm going to think on it. I might sneak one in on Friday. Schedule has changed a bit. For that last month. So let me see what we can do. See if I can squeeze one in. But until then, I'll holler at y'all through the website, through social media. Follow us on all platforms. I'll catch y'all later. Deuces. Woo! I hope you guys enjoyed that episode as much as I enjoy bringing it to you. So if you want to stay updated and know when new episodes of Hoop Salts come out, subscribe and follow to the podcast. You can do this on Google Podcasts, Spotify, Speaker.com, or any of your favorite platforms, including iTunes/Apple Podcasts. And for those of you who are listening on iTunes and Apple Podcasts, go ahead and drop a rate and review of the podcast to let us know how we're doing and how we can improve. And for those of you who want to see any other podcasts that we got going on, go ahead and subscribe to our website, theplaymakersblog.com, and you can see all the podcasts that we do. Until next time for Hoops Talk, it's your boy, the Playmaker down there, Silent, signing off.